do a very clean drawing of the character so that we have like the character designed and figured out, and then we'll do like some rough, and then we'll do some like rough cleanup. That's usually the plan. It's all part of the plan, you know. But that's usually how this goes. But I was thinking about maybe changing it up since I already know what Darth Vader looks like. Actually, to be fair, I've never drawn Darth Vader. I think maybe I've tried like in high school, but his mask is just so hard that I don't think I've ever tried drawing Darth Vader. I know, Kevin, right? Are you saying wow to me not drawing Darth Vader ever? I've drawn like Boba Fett, I think, and a Stormtrooper, but Darth Vader's so intimidating. Have you seen the helmet? Like, there's so much detail and like complex shapes on the helmet, so I don't know, it's intimidating to draw Darth Vader. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes today, but I'm gonna kind of skip step 1 just because I already know what. I've not drawn Darth Maul either. Now that I think about it, I like Star Wars, but I don't think I've ever done any like fan art of Star Wars stuff other than Stormtroopers. I know, the disappointment. I feel like I've failed you, Kevin. But yeah, we're gonna skip the character part, and what I'm gonna try to do this time is start off with the rough version first, and we're just gonna kind of do it almost in an improvisational and in the moment type of a way. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, it's gonna be fun. I am going to first grab some maybe images of Darth Vader. So before we start animating, let's see what Darth Vader looks like. Now I know there are different variants and versions of Darth Vader, but we'll see. It shouldn't be too bad. Darth Vader. Okay, we got a really good front view one. I don't know. Here's like the problem, right? Like there's so many different versions of Darth Vader, both in the film and in like comic books. You got the official stuff, and then you also got the the fact that they also changed the way his helmet looks a little bit every film. Like if you look at the first film compared to the next one, he looks a little bit different. So I don't know, I was thinking maybe simplifying his helmet a little bit just for this stream and just for the purposes of being able to do everything. But yeah, we'll see. We got a front view, we got a 3/4 view. Now we need I need a profile view. I mean, it's not really that important just because we're really only probably gonna draw a frontal view. Actually, yeah, that's true. I don't think we're gonna be drawing other angles, so I'm just gonna draw. We'll just do this one. I think this should be good enough. Darth Vader is cool though. You know, Kevin, I'm as baffled as you are. Like when I got this stream and it was found out that I've never drawn Darth Vader before, I was like, my childhood is ingrained with Darth Vader. I grew up watching Star Wars as a kid, and then behind me on my drawer is actually a piggy bank Darth Vader, where if you press it, it plays like the was it March of the Empire theme song, and his like lightsaber lights up, and then he does the whole breathing thing. So it's actually kind of surprising that I've never decided to do Darth Vader. I don't know why. And yeah, I have like a Darth Vader figure, well, like a mini figure and everything. I don't know. I have a Darth Vader like keychain, like the Lego Darth Vader. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Don't know why. Just never did. Okay, yeah, the helmet would be hard to draw. Exactly. Like, look at this. It's insane. But we'll see. We'll see how much we can get through. It really is cool though. Yeah. Just look at the helmet in simple shapes. See a lot of it does a lot of triangles and shapes, but it's also like, I've seen so many like comic versions too where they draw his helmet, and I don't know, I feel like it's so easy to mess up in terms of proportions. If you don't get it right, he can look a little chunky, and not in like a good way. He looks a little goofy if you get him wrong. So I want to do him justice, you know? Okay, I'm gonna grab one from Battlefront just because this one's full figure. So we can get an idea as to what he looks like at least. Okay, so we got our reference photos. Oops. That's not what I want. I want to group it. Reference. Yeah, okay. How should I do this? Someone told me about like this reference software, and I'm like, man, this would have been the perfect time to use it, but oh well. You're thinking like an artist. Yeah, exactly, Shadow. That's a great way to look at it, yeah. Yes, I am. Wait, what? Secretly is a goofy boy. What, Darth Vader is a goofy boy? That... Maybe. You don't want to make his cape move in the vacuum of space, also Darth Vader. That is true. How is his cape moving? It's in space. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's how do I want to approach this? So I wanted to give myself as much time as possible to animate this because one, Darth Vader's complex, but two, I want to try to get a somewhat of an epic shot of him. So for this one, I wanted to do something a little bit different too, where I actually wanted to treat it like it's a scene from the movie. So I actually might make the shot or the size of my canvas just a little bit larger. I want to make it cinematic, guys, you know? So I'm gonna put some black bars on this. Let's see, fill, let's do foreground color, let's go black, and outline, no outline. I'm just gonna put one like here, and let's see, this one. I know it seems so extra to create two black bars, but I don't know. We're going old school, you know. We're just gonna treat this like the old-fashioned way of approaching this. Okay, so I'm just gonna name this the frame. We'll call this the frame. We're gonna lock it. Not gonna move it. This is gonna be the back fill. I want to make this as epic as I can, so. We're gonna see how this goes. I want to put in a little bit of gray so we have some background in this. Let's see, is that working? Why is it not filling? Hello? I clicked the wrong one. Whoops. Haha. Oh yeah, I also saw that people were asking like what software I was using. I am using Krita, by the way. So yeah. And then we're also gonna lock this. So we got a backfill, we got the frames. I guess frame, I'm just gonna move it all the way up so I don't mess around with it. And then we're gonna do one more thing. Maybe this is a little bit too tight for. Okay, I just wanted Darth Vader kind of coming up in, you know, walking into frame. We're not gonna animate him walking because again, that's way too much. But what is happening? What? Why? Hello? Okay, that's odd. Oh, that's so strange. Oh, I duplicated the frame? How did I duplicate the frame? It's funny because like me and Faye were talking about it, how on Krita there's no easy way to duplicate an object. I somehow duplicated it though. I don't remember duplicating it. But somehow I did. I don't know. Okay, gonna move it down a little bit. Just gonna lock it, and then this is gonna be, let's say, our ground plane. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat too much, but Clone Wars is like hands down my favorite Star Wars thing so far. The last season. And like more specifically the last 4 episodes with Ahsoka is so good. Come on, what kind of fan am I? I'm a fake fan. Yeah, Well, I didn't say anything. No spoilers. I didn't say anything. I'm just saying the last 4 episodes of the latest season of Clone Wars is my favorite. I'm just saying that's my favorite. I think my favorite Star Wars thing ever. So if anyone's ever like on the fence about watching the Clone Wars because they feel like it's too kiddie, just watch the important episodes at least. And then if you feel like you want to watch all of the others after you finished it, then I would say go ahead, because you need to watch Clone Wars. It's so good. One of the best, honestly, I would say. Okay. I know, before we're even like starting, I just want to... We're gonna draw Darth Vader walking over a sand dune. Because that's funny. Because it's Darth Vader, and we all know Darth Vader hates sand. I'm just kidding. I don't know what kind of sand dune I want him to... Maybe that's a little bit too much. We're not gonna go that hard on the ground plane. I just want it subtle. I want it to be subtle. How can I make this? we don't talk about that, Kevin. You know, it's well, look, I'm not animating the sand, and I'm not animating like any... If we had all the time in the world, I would love to animate like sand blowing across the wind, across like the scene. I would love to see like a roll of wind just blow across the field. You know, that's my ideal scenario. But do we have the time to do this? No, but that would be my ideal shot right there. But we're just establishing an environment in the background, so nothing too crazy, something simple. I want to make it look kind of sketchy a little bit, so nothing too clean, so it kind of establishes at least a little bit of the style and the level of finish that we might have for this piece. I've yet to watch Bad Batch though. I have had, I don't know if he's here watching, but Guy, one of our students, has been like telling me to watch the Bad Batch. He's like, oh, it's so good. I think it's worth your time if you liked Clone Wars. And I'm like, maybe, I don't know, one day maybe I might check out Bad Batch. I watched like the first 4 or 3 episodes of it, and it was good. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know, I couldn't like stick with it because I was watching it as it was being released, so I don't know. For those of you guys maybe joining in, I'm just mapping out the desert for Darth Vader here. That's all I'm doing. Just gonna draw some quick mountains and quick sands for it. Gotta have the dual suns, you know. Dual suns, I'll probably do that with color though. We've got ground plane. We'll call this ground plane line, and we'll lock this, and we are gonna color. So let's see, sky. I want it to be bright. We're gonna call this sky. Let's see. Should we do it in a brownie kind of color? Let's go brown. Oh, let's go. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go yellow, or like ochre. Yeah, let's go yellowy ochre kind of a color. And let's bucket fill this. Bucket fill it. Yeah. And then we're gonna have mid-ground, which is literally just gonna be those 2 things on the side, so nothing too big. Let's go a little bit orangier, and just a little bit darker. We want it nice and hazy and everything. Can Josh, can I ask a character design question? Sure, yeah. For sure. Feel free to shoot some questions. If I miss your questions, just apologies, just because if I get too focused, sometimes I might miss some questions, but feel free to like throw it again in the chat and maybe I might catch it. Kevin might even keep an eye out for it so that if I do miss it and it doesn't get brought up again, he might recommend that question again and be like, oh yeah, about this question, what about that? So I'm making a little persona to be my mascot for my socials, and I can't decide if I want a clown aesthetic or a demon aesthetic. Oh, well, that just seems more like a very personal question. It really comes down to what you want for your socials, at least. I mean, here's the great thing about socials, is that at the end of the day, you can always change it. You can always have a moment where you're like, oh, you know what? I have a new phase now. I want to go for a different kind of character or feel, and I think this is totally fine. You can go for that. Yeah. I'll go orange here. Maybe a little bit of orange here. Yeah, so I don't know. It really comes down. Is there a reason why you're having trouble picking out whether you want one or the other? I don't know. Sir, since how long have you been in animation field? I'm going to choose animation for college. Kind of hesitant. Can you share your experience? I went to 3D animation, so it is a little bit of difference. Right now, animation is pretty competitive, pretty hard, but I would say there's so many different avenues that you can go into when it comes to animation. So, you know, I would say that if you like animation for the animation side of it, you don't necessarily have to just stick to animation. You can also stick to storyboarding, animatic, and I know that might seem like, oh, that's like something completely different, but at the end of the day, you're still focusing on like storytelling. You're still doing things like showing movement and character consistency and character design. So it's not too off, and it's not too different. So it's a possible direction that you can take if you want it. The other thing too is that I don't think a lot of people tend to realize how much work goes into animation. So there's a lot of moments where people might think that they want to do animation and then partway through realize that it's a lot of work. And that's not a bad thing necessarily. It's just that that's just the type of craftsmanship that it is. So if you like the nuance of animation, if you enjoy the having to work on every bit of motion, all the details that comes with animation, then yeah, and then I would say like animation could be for you. You might enjoy it, but just know that it is not an easy thing to learn either. It takes quite a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of dedication and practicing and acting. I think that's one part that a lot of people tend to forget it as well about animation, is that a big chunk of it is also acting. You're not just there to make characters move. You are the actor itself. You are taking the lines of dialogue that is being spoken and you are animating it. You're bringing life into it. So you do have to, in the end, also take into consideration as to like how a character might perform or how a character might act while also animating it. So yeah, that is all to say that there's a lot of components about animation that I think get overlooked a little bit just because it's like, oh, it's cool and flashy. And don't get me wrong, it is cool and flashy and it can be very cool to do, but there are a lot of components as well that can make it tricky and hard. And like all parts of art, it does come down to whether you think you're up to the challenge and up to pick it up and all that. Hope that makes sense, or hope that helps with your decision, because everybody is going to have a little bit of a different take on it, I guess. Let me see. I'm going to go for like more yellow so that the suns can stand out more. So I'm going to go for the suns. Oh, and then I want to put a little bit of texture on the sun. So let's see, where's the circle tool? Circle tool. No, oh yes, to outline. So I want it to have, I'm gonna put it closer to yellow. I'm gonna have one sun there, and actually can't remember, are the suns like one bigger and one smaller? Let me see. Tatooine suns. It's like we're doing full-on research. Okay, they're about the same size. One looks like it can get a bit more orangey or red during a sunset. Okay, we're not doing a sunset, so I don't think it really matters too much about the color. Maybe I might just make it a little bit whiter. And let's see. We'll just make it a little bit whiter, so it's a bit more noticeable. And we'll make the other one just a tinge more orange here, but we're not gonna darken it too much. Let's see if it's noticeable. I also think it's on the other side technically. You know, we'll put it on this side. We'll put it here. You can't see it. There's no point. We're just gonna make it like near white, burnout white, basically. No worries, no worries. Okay, we're gonna put this maybe a little bit closer, just so that there's no like tangents. And I'm gonna move this. I think it will make it a little. Actually, I kind of like the size that it was before. A little smaller, a little bit over. Yeah, do something like this, something simple. Let's see. I kind of want to add a little bit of clouds, something that just. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. Bring it just a little bit brighter and a little bit more desaturated, closer to the yellow side as well. I know we haven't even gotten to animating yet. I'm just trying to set the tone. I just want to have this cool, I don't know, atmosphere for this walk-up scene. You know, I realized I kind of actually want the sky to be a gradient. Let's see. Gradient. Let's go foreground to background. Go. That's this color, and then this one. Ooh, actually, hold up. Give me a sec. This one will make it a little bit orangey, more ochre, maybe a little bit more orangier. Yeah. And then this one, we're gonna have it go lighter to like here, maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this looks. Maybe a little lower. There we go. Hey, look at that. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna lock that. And the clouds, I'm actually gonna take that away. I realized that Tatooine shouldn't have clouds. It should have like a mist, at least, like a little haze. So I'm just gonna put in just a little bit of haze. I'm gonna maybe lower the opacity down a little bit, make the brush really big, maybe lower opacity. Just like slowly add in a little bit of the just texture. Yeah, just give it a little bit more texture to the piece. Nothing crazy. Not doing anything too over the top, but yeah. Okay, cool. I know all of this just for a backdrop. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Today I'm animated. I'm trying Star Wars last game. It's a perfect opportunity for it. Okay. You know what though? This is reminding me more of like Calvin and Hobbes rather than Star Wars. Dude, I miss Calvin and Hobbes. I wanna go back in and read some Calvin and Hobbes. That'd be epic. Oh, I was like, why am I not seeing it? It's like, oh, right. Calvin and Hobbes, man. That's like a childhood right there. Okay, what? I know we should be animating, but Kevin, just stick with me here. I want to add a TIE fighter. Okay, let's call this the background. And this is why we jumped right into it, you know. So we got time to do all these things. Wait, what just happened? Oh, that's how I copied it. Oh, is it because it's locked? Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna put this here. Oops. No, I want you here. What? Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Do it. Add it. Come on. Yeah. See, even our instructors are learning new digital art techniques. Yeah, I just didn't know, you know, that it would duplicate it, you know? Okay, TIE Fighter. Let's see. TIE Fighter. What does a TIE Fighter look like? I just want to, guys, I want to get it like canonically accurate, you know? I know what a TIE Fighter looks like. Okay, found a pretty chill, simple one. Nothing too crazy. Go TIE Fighters. Okay, we are gonna use, let's go with this color, and then just a little bit darker. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit on the saturated side. Maybe a bit more. Actually, okay, let me trying to figure out the right color to get. Okay, I think that one's good. That's a good color. Okay, then we're gonna use this one. Actually, let's go with this brush, and it's just gonna be small. I just want it in the background so it looks epic when Darth Vader comes walking in, and you know, he's got TIE fighters behind him like a boss. You know, do people still say that? I feel like people don't say that anymore. Like a boss. You know, people used to say that. I feel like those are my streams, Kevin. It's just like partway through, just start reminiscing about like the like what was our childhood like. Okay, got that over there. Software name. He's using Krita for this one. Yes, that is. We are using Krita, or I say we are using Krita. I am using Krita. Yes. Then I'm just gonna draw one more. It's not intentional. It's so jarring, you know, just because like this is so, you know, I think it's just fascinating, you know, the new generation and what they're like and stuff they're saying, you know. Gotta have two TIE fighters. Always two TIE fighters flying in the sunset. Let's duplicate this. And oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to multiply this so then it could be a little bit darker, and then just adjust it to the amount that I want. I feel like this is a good amount. Okay. TIE Fighters. I don't know why it like renames it like that for me. Okay, so this is everything in the background. That's what we did. I'm gonna lock it, and I'm giving myself only an hour and 20 minutes to animate Darth Vader. Yeah, exactly. It's the collective we. Did he say that a lot? I don't remember. Like, I've watched Jacksepticeye like every now and then. I don't remember him ever saying like a boss, but maybe I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Yeah. Shira has a whole narrative going for the scene, and I'm invested for it. Oh, I didn't even catch that. What? Are you coming up with like a whole narrative? That's jokes. My eyes with the sunglasses. Am I a joke to you? What is happening? Escape the rebels. I didn't hear no bell. Darth Vader. I am the. What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Kevin, you gotta clip it and then like maybe include it as part of the the stream or something. Let's see. What? Oh, rough. Right. Want to name it Rough 01. Because not too sure how many different renditions we'll need. So timeline. Oh, let's save this first. If you're new to Krita does have a tendency to sometimes potentially crash, so be sure to save a lot. Luckily, Krita does do a lot of backup saving for you, so if you do end up or if it does end up crashing, there is a very, very good chance that Krita has just saved it for you, so you don't really need to worry too much about it crashing. We're gonna start on frame 1. Okay, so I want to make this like a looping animation, so I don't need it to be too long. I want to say, to be safe, we'll do 40. I feel like 40 is always like a safe bet in terms of the amount of animation we'll need. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Roll with it, see how it goes. We'll draw with a red, because I believe my onion skins are green and blue. Yeah, okay. Turn on onion skin. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. I'm like taking a deep breath to just like hype myself up, because it's like, oh my goodness, it's Darth Vader. We're about to draw Darth Vader. It's gonna be... It's something. It's gonna be a lot. We're gonna just have Darth... So we're gonna just have Darth Vader in the center, kind of. Maybe like around here. And he's gonna be walking. He's gonna be billowing in the wind. I kind of want to draw him small, which I feel like I shouldn't draw him too small, but you know, we'll see. We'll just put a quick silhouette of him and see how I like the sizing. We'll see how it goes. That's usually how it is anyways. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Maybe we'll just turn this off for now. And this way we get full screen, because we're just drawing Darth Vader anyways. Do the frames count as collectibles? What? What is happening? Speed run. It usually does feel like that. I think he said it in older videos. What? What is happening? All collectible route animation speedrunner. Oh my, are we getting into like NFT territory? Is this what's happening? Are the frames themselves collectible? Is this what's happening? Okay, also, maybe let's do a little dissection as to how big Darth Vader should maybe be. Let's see. Two. Let's see, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm doing this like the manual way. I'm like, yeah, let me just draw it out. Here with Josh, we go old school, guys. Okay, so he's about like half something. Let's see, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say he's six heads tall, roughly. 6 heads tall, because I definitely got some of the measurements wrong there. So, okay, he's about 6 heads tall. He also looks kind of chunky. This is what I'm saying, like, Darth Vader's size and proportions kind of ends up, like, changing all over the place. Because sometimes he seems really tall, and then other times he doesn't seem that tall. So I'm just going to build out a silhouette of what I think he should look like, or how much space he should take up. But yeah, I'm animating in Krita. If you guys haven't heard about Krita or want to check it out, we do have like full videos on how to use Krita just for general purposes like painting, and then we also have Krita for animation. So a tutorial that I did breaking down what it's like to use Krita. Okay, yo, this is looking pretty sick already, you know. So I want to cover his feet. I actually don't want to draw his feet. I just want to draw his cape billowing in the wind, like a turd in the wind. That's my immediately thought. That's where my thought immediately went to when I said that. A cape in the wind. Whack. No. This is not fast, guys. Don't. This is nothing. Don't. This is. I'm just mapping it out. I'm just taking it one step at a time. Is what I'm trying to ascertain. Okay, he's got a very chunky body. Is his body like... How... Let's see. I want to see the spacing for his legs. Okay, his legs are really long. His legs are almost... It's like... Wait... It's like... Oh my goodness, it's ginormous. He's got ginormous legs. Okay. So, let me see... Yeah, his body should end somewhere around here then, I think. Don't worry, it is gonna look rough. You know what? I'm gonna draw him holding his lightsaber, because why not? How are we gonna draw Darth Vader and not have him holding his lightsaber menacingly? Question is if I can draw him holding his lightsaber menacingly. That's the real question. It's not whether we should. It's like, can I? Okay, so his lightsaber is gonna be here. I am gonna try to color this. I say that very, very hesitantly. If we have time to draw this and get the little colors in, because it'd be sick if we could. Like, we got the character down, and now it's time. And then, you know, if we got time, we can put in the lightsaber glow. Maybe we'll see. I feel like his arm has to come out, or else he'll burn. He's gonna burn his cloak if he just, you know. Okay, the lightsaber, maybe it's like here. Maybe, okay. I might also decide to stylize this a little bit, because, you know. Okay, he clearly, I feel like in order to make him more menacing, he's got to have a very wide stance. Can't have a, you know, basic stance. Maybe. I don't know. We're still in the we're still think tanking here. We're still brainstorming, figuring out how this should look. Something about this doesn't look quite right, but we just like scribble. It doesn't look quite right. I'm just gonna scribble all over this. See how it goes. See if we can clean it up. We'll clean that up in post. You know, it's whatever. Okay, I feel like this is a good starting point for the cape. Maybe somewhere like here. I feel like that's a good size, right? Kevin, what do you think? Oh, Beskar. Jeez. We're just breaking canon. How do you guys feel about the size here? Like, is this a good size? Do you want him bigger? Should he be a bit bigger? Or is this like a good, decent... Maybe like here? Maybe we should see a little bit more of his legs. Him being cut off by the sand, maybe it was a bit too much. Give him a little top hat. Honestly, scribbling is my #1 go-to solution. It is. You know, we underestimate how effective scribbling can be, guys. It gets it going. Gets the drawing going. It gets the people going. Okay. I just, honestly, as well, I just want to get a little bit of a silhouette vibe. Let's get a silhouette check, vibe check for him. See if whether this works or not. Maybe the shoulders, I should make them just a tad bit bigger. He's got, in the end, I'd rather prefer bulky, big Darth Vader over tiny Darth Vader. You know what I mean? Like, tiny Darth Vader just doesn't work. You know, we need big Darth Vader. Okay, let's see how. I feel like this is a good size. Lightsaber is coming off small though now. I don't know why. Maybe sticking it out like that doesn't quite work actually. For this stance, maybe not. Maybe the lightsaber should be pointed down. This reminds me of like the very early Star Wars like concept artwork. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it when Darth Vader's mask looked more like with like hydro tubes in it, and he's fighting Luke. Like those early Darth Vader concept art. I feel like this is what it's giving me. That's the vibe it's giving me right now. All of our streams are private. Okay. Is this because next week? I mean, not next week, next month. Honestly, I can't really say. I can't say too much about like next month's theme either. I don't think I took a look as to what our next theme is. I mean, it's June, so it's probably some summer themed, maybe. I don't know. Scribbling over clean art, yeah, that's also me too. I love just scribbling, trying to get a feel for the momentum and the motion of it. Okay, for his helmet, let's also get a general check on what his helmet should look like. It looks a little chunk square-ish on the top part, and then it fans out and over there. And let's just say his cutoff point is over here. Honestly, won't need to do too much detailing just because it's going to be like very hard to see in general anyways. So yeah, it shouldn't be too big of a deal actually. I just get a general idea as to what his eyes look like. See, this is why Darth Vader's hard, man. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just a bunch of triangles. It's like, no, man, it's more than that. He's more than just a bunch of triangles. This sounds so jokes. He's more than that. He's more than just triangles, guys. Okay. I don't know why I'm going this hard on for this right now. I don't know, it's just like, it's satisfying. It's like, let's fill out Darth Vader's, like, just overall like face and design. It's kind of menacing, you know. It's kind of he's the scary man. Oh, do you know what I learned about is that they apparently colored, or not colored, but the material that they make for his helmet is asymmetrical, so that when they film him and the way the light hits his helmet gets reflected off differently. I thought that was really cool. I was like, oh, that's so neat. His mask is apparently asymmetrical in terms of, I don't know if it's design as well, but the material and the coating that they put on his helmet is actually asymmetrical, so that it reads differently in the light. The light is able to hit it in a different way, and I thought that was really cool. Are you mocking? No mocking here. Here's a hint for July, the Pride flag. Oh, okay, so there is we are doing some Pride theme, it seems. June is 100% a summery theme. You can't wait that long. It's tomorrow. You got like less than 24 hours probably, or 24 hours, yeah. You made it before we started animating. It's perfect. Darth Vader, more than just a triangle. He is, I guess, you know? Yeah. That is interesting. Yay, Pride. Yeah. I don't know what the themes are gonna be, but can't wait to see what you guys got in store. But a little, I guess, shout out in case people here missed it. Summer is coming up, and just a reminder that we do have our summer intensives coming up soon. Bunch of us are leading them. Unfortunately, I think Jessie is taking a break during the summer, so she is only able to do some, I believe, of the intensives. But I'm going to be running character design, digital illustration, and animation intensives as well. So if you want more information on the summer intensives, definitely check out our website because there's more information there. All the dates are posted. So if you are curious and you want to just check out if you're able to make any of them and check them out, definitely go do so. They are intensives, so the point of them are to also kind of run through projects, a lot of projects, and kind of run through the gamut of the fundamentals for art. So it's a good time. It's gonna be great. Go through a lot of projects. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely feel free to check them out. Yeah, I don't know why I'm just like so caught up on I'm just like, yeah, I want to like finish drawing Darth Vader. I guess this is a calling, you know, Kevin. I should have drawn Darth Vader way earlier. He's actually a lot of fun to draw. You know, I think I do need one more image of Darth Vader, just so I have a cleaner view as to what he looks like. Oh, he's got. Wait. Okay, he's got. It looks like he's got a. He's got like a robe on for his leg areas. Okay. Yeah, I was like, man, that's got a little weird actually. I thought it felt a little weird that his legs just stand out like that. I was gonna be like, that's kind of odd, but that's because he actually has these robes that hang down past his legs, around his leg area. So, huh, who knew? I guess this is why we do research, so we know what we're drawing. Also, his groin thingy, groin guard here is actually more square shaped and has a little like design on it, it seems like. Yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, then box. Okay. I feel like this is a pretty good size breakdown for him. Maybe have him looking. Should we have him looking down a little? He can't really look down, can he? Because his helmet is so bulky. Wouldn't really work to have him look down a lot. Maybe have the nose be around here. They basically just shift everything down a little bit. Shift it all down. Yeah. Maybe have the helmet just be lower. Something like this. Let's see, with the refs. I don't know. Framing wise, it just seems like a little off. Let's you know what? I'm gonna duplicate this one. I just want to see what he would look like if it works better. Yeah, I think it just works better smaller. You know, he's framed in a little bit more. It's more menacing. At least in my opinion, I feel like that's my. It's half the man. Dang. Big fan. Darth Vader has no leg. Oh my goodness! I'm just reading these now. I should draw him more. I should draw him more. I think it would be pretty sick. We haven't even started set animating yet. You came at the perfect time. Oh, okay, I read that part. While I looked away. Have I been? I think we're going to go for the shorter version. Yeah. This looks sick. Hey, yeah, smaller. I think smaller too. Just fits the framing better. New Comfort Bluey? Really? Dang. Josh, let's schedule a Darth Vader study. I'm down for that. Yeah. Just the chill and just draw Darth Vader. Yeah, I'm all for it. Okay, we're gonna go for the smaller Darth Vader. I think that does work. Ironically better, even though he's like, usually you go like, oh, smaller, but I think it's just the framing. I think it's just the shot that we have of him here, just standing. Yeah, gonna go with this. Obviously, we're not gonna redraw him the entire time, so we really only need the cape to move. So I think I can actually put in a pretty decent drawing of just himself. So we're gonna call this Darth Vader body, maybe Darth Vader himself. And we're not gonna use this as a frame. We're just gonna have this as a stand-in image, but we're not gonna draw the cape. So all I'm gonna draw and spend some time on is the body and the head, and then that will be it. And then once that's done, then we'll start animating the cape, which again shouldn't be too long because it's just gonna be a looping animation sequence. And yeah, but that's our thought every single time. Every time I'm like, yeah, it shouldn't take too long, and then it ends up taking way longer. So we shall see. And I guess to be in theme with the just color scheme, Might go for like a burgundy, like red-brown kind of color for the finishing line work. It's really small though. I don't know if this brush would be able to. Can it get small? I guess it can. I guess it kind of works. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. We're going in. We're gonna zoom in. Josh has been dabbling in the dark side. Best preschool show ever made. Really? Okay. I have heard of the wonders of Bluey. I have heard of it. I know nothing about it though. Ooh, jeez. What was that? I feel like that's just too... I feel like there's no brush that's that small. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Just stick with it. Maybe I'll see if I can just make it smaller. I would be down for a Darth Vader study stream, honestly. That sounds pretty fun. Sounds like it'll be dope. We could all do like some Darth Vader fan art. It's okay if our critiques end early, I'll just use that time to draw Darth Vader, Kevin. That's what we'll do. Just Patreon members get to see me draw Darth Vader on the voice call, on the voice chat. That's just what will happen. Oh, his neck. So I don't think we need to be too detailed with how he looks, just because we're not going to be able to see most of this anyways, but I want to get at least a decent shape out of it. Oh right, I said I'm not going to draw his cape. So we're going to draw a little bit underneath it, just to imply the general structure of what is there. I might actually even just erase it so it's easier to approach. Let's see, what is this chest guard? His chest guard is so interesting. Man, the costume design of like the 80s and the 90s and whatnot, they're so good. Like Alien, I don't know if anybody, I guess maybe if you're too young, don't watch Alien, I guess. It's a bit too scary, but man, Alien, the suit designs are like so just interesting. Or like the suit of the engineer, it's just so good. Oops. Gotta head to bed. Alien? Yeah, Alien. The Ridley Scott Alien. Classic. Tease out what we're doing next month. Hey. That's why you guys can't go. You gotta see what next month's next month's theme is gonna be. I was gonna be like, it's already next month, but it's still May. It feels like it's already June. You know what? Maybe I will just fill it out. I'm just gonna fill it out and then just add in the shine myself afterwards. I feel like it's redundant to draw in all the details. Sorry, my brain just froze for a sec. Just couldn't think of what to say. We're in that stage right now of just drawing where it's all thinking. It's just like, I need to figure out what I'm drawing. Let's push this back over to maybe here. And maybe we don't even have to add too much of it. It's all implied, everybody. Detail is in The details. Wait, that's not the saying. The details are in the details. That is definitely not the saying, but you guys know what I'm saying. Bye, Shira. Oh no, Shira's gotta go. It does feel Juney. It's been hot like June. I know, it's ridiculous. I mean, today was pretty nice though. Today was pretty good. I had some relatives come over and they're from California, and one of them was wearing like a jacket, and I was like, aren't you like, I don't know, hot? It's like, you're wearing a jacket. Like, I know it's cool right now, but aren't you like burning? And he was like, nah, this is cold for me. I'm like, this is cold? This is, I mean, it's nice and everything, but cold? That's insane. That's ridiculous. If you think this is cold. Cook my house, trust? What does that even mean? I don't even know what's happening. What? What does that mean, cook my house? What? You know, actually, I guess the cape won't be billowing from the shoulders because it's kind of like attached to him from the shoulders, so he should be fine. What does that even mean, Kevin? You'll need to translate for me. I don't know what that means. What does it mean, cook my house? Like, what? Yeah, the transition has not been smooth right now. The transition was like, oh yeah, the weather's kind of cool, yeah, jacket's fine, and then all of a sudden it went to like, oh no, yeah, you know, 30? Yeah, that's what we're gonna be now. We're gonna be 30. It's like, why? Why? It's too soon. It's only May. Like, I get it, May can get a little warm, but 30 in May? That's disgusting. Means your cooking is so hot they want you to burn their house down. Oh, dang, okay. Wow, I like that. I mean, I don't want to burn anyone's house down, but I appreciate the compliment and the encouragement. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Shira. I hope I do Darth Vader justice, you know? Hoping I'm doing it justice for you as well. Okay, we're gonna now put in parts of his suit. I honestly think this is turning out pretty good though, even though we haven't animated. But that's because I'm trusting that animating his cape is not gonna take too long. And that's why I'm like, you know, we'll put some effort, we'll put some time into drawing Darth Vader. I feel like this would be kind of cool to have and put out. Like, that's looking pretty good, if I say so myself. Hey, I know it's not very reliable since it's coming from me, but you know, I think it's coming along pretty sick. Let's see, his voice changer. Okay, is this his voice changer? Like, this box? Does anybody know? Do we have any like big Star Wars nerds here? Is this square thing on his chest, does this count as his like voice changer box? Is that what this thing is? We need confirmation. We need it confirmed as to what this thing is on his body. Yes, I'm one. What? Oh yeah. I'm in the wrong outfit. Wait, Kevin, you go outside? That's impossible. Kevin, you never go outside. I'm just... Kevin going out. Unfathomable. That's impossible. Oh, you think it's like a temperature regulator? That's a good guess too. Like, I don't, honestly, I don't know. You could tell me it's anything and I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds fair. That makes sense. Like, I believe that. Can't be too messy drawing this part. Let's see, we got 4. They're kind of evenly placed. I always assumed that it was his voice changer or something. Like, but you know what? Regulator also makes sense. That feels like that works as well. I believe that. Apparently, we got no Star Wars nerds here. Oops. Oop. Nobody knows. Even I don't know. I'm a fake Star Wars fan. One of my favorite Star Wars characters. He is mine too. But now that I'm drawing him and I'm having all these questions, I'm realizing I know nothing about him at all. He was my childhood. I grew up with him, and yet I know nothing about him. It's all a lie. It's all a fraud. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it ambiguous. I know you might be like, oh, we just spent like a good chunk of time drawing it and then you just color over it. Yeah, that's my bad on not foreseeing that beforehand. Should have been like, oh wait, I shouldn't need to draw all this in actually. It's not really necessary. So, oh well. It's fine. It's alright. I'm gonna put in a little bit of like the highlights from his like suit here. I think that's pretty cool actually. It's like this thermal covering for his suit. It's really cool. It's his breathing? Oh, okay. I was a Star Wars nerd. Oh, did you? Wait, so, but does it do the same thing then? It's his voice it's his voice thingy and his breath regulator? Or I guess it's not his voice changer. So which part of it is the voice changer? Is this just the thing on his belt then? It fuels his hate? You know, that's true. Yeah, I have heard that part of it, like how some people describe it as well, is like he's constantly reminded of like his pain and like his anger, and just like it fuels that part of him. And it's like, dang, okay, got someone real edgy writing Star Wars here. George Lucas must have been real edgy. So he's so hard to breathe, it gets him angry. Have this part over here. It's a little box. Again, we're probably just gonna color it in and leave out a little bit of the edge so that it's a bit of like the highlight. And erase a little bit of the edge. Yeah. Honestly, I think the whole part of it could probably, at this point, be dark. Maybe, yeah, we can have a little bit of highlight for his groin guard. I'm just gonna call it the groin guard. I don't know if that's what it is. It reminds me of a groin guard, so we're gonna call it the groin guard. So this might be a little bit of an unconventional way to do it, but this way we have, like, I don't have to redraw him every single time. And I'm gonna leave it a little bit tapered. This way I'm gonna really only focus on the silhouette. I think. I don't think we have enough time to like work on like lightsaber effects or anything like that. So we're just gonna keep it simple and straightforward. And this way, when we animate it, we could just animate the cloak. I'm gonna kind of keep him a bit of like a stick figure, not a stick figure, but a little bit of like a cone. So this way, it makes it easy to change. Easy to change easy to change the shape of the cape without having to worry about the body, because the body's just going to stay stiff anyways, so I don't think we have to worry too much about it. Drive-by drop fox or droll fox. Hey, bye, thanks for joining us, because tonight will be the night that I will fall. Oh my goodness, oh my lordy. Okay, yeah. Got this. Let's see. We got about 45 minutes. That's a decent amount of time. Kevin, wouldn't you say so? I think that's a somewhat decent amount of time. Kevin's like, I don't wanna say anything. Don't wanna jinx it. More than usual, you have to animate. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there have been more sessions where I've had to animate a lot more before. We're just gonna draw over this line because I'm just gonna erase it afterwards anyway, so it don't really matter. Okay, here we go. We got our base Darth Vader shape. Let's see how it looks. I don't think we really need the reference anymore. So I know it doesn't look like much, because right now it's just him standing menacingly like a popsicle stick. Oops. Might fill it in a little bit more so it matches the background just a little bit more. Let's smoothen out these shapes. So that it's a little bit cleaner, a little bit more legible. I don't think we need to draw on the mask. It's the implication that's what makes it scary. It's the implication that makes it scary. Yeah. Put it like. Clean up some of the shoulder areas, maybe like here. So yeah, like darken these areas just a little bit more. I'm just gonna make this kind of a little bit more ambiguous and more solid, so it matches the background just a little bit better. But I do like this texture. I like that it's not kind of all colored in. It reminds me of like comic books, how like you can kind of see the marker brush strokes and you see a little bit of like some leftover markings and everything. It's really cool. So this is kind of what it reminds me of. Not too bad. Actually, this would be this is not too bad. Is his body? Okay, no, his body's not round. We're just keeping it this way because we haven't added the cloak yet. So we're adding the cape afterwards. Yeah. It's a guy, by the way. I need help from everyone. Bishop. Oh, that's a good one. Name your guy Bishop. Oh, his body is round. Oh, okay. Bob, Paul, Dan, Danny, Randall. Oh, Randall's kind of neat. Gilbert. I like Bishop. Bishop's kind of cool. I throw in my hat for Bishop. But brain doesn't work that way. Is it? You have like 25 minutes left to get to the animation. Don't have Discord, unfortunately. No. Oh, look, Evianon is here. Whoa. Wait, Drop Fox. Oh no, you just mentioning someone else's name. Okay. Okay, we got this part. We got a Darth Vader base. And we got this part. I don't think we really need this one. You know what? We're just gonna delete this one because I don't think we need it. We're just gonna name this cape animation. We should be good. Half an hour. Yeah, it's okay. Trying to think of like where to take it first. Let's see. We might. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep it a little rough first. And then slowly build out and flesh it out over time and do the cleanup afterwards. So get the motion down first and then clean it up. So with capes, it's the reason why I'm not like fretting about it too much is just because it's just what am I trying to say? Brain is freezing. It's gonna be a, oh my goodness, pose to pose. Oh my goodness. it's a cape. It is a cape. But what I'm gonna say about animation is that it is pose to pose, so that's why I'm not worrying about it too much. It's just gonna be animating it bit by bit, forwards one at a time, and I don't think we're gonna make it too crazy. It's just gonna kind of flip out this way and then kind of billow a little bit this way, come back, and then again loop back so it kicks out. So it's really just 3 main phases, and that's why I'm like, yeah, it should be fine. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Actually, let's just no, we'll do it by hand, I think. We'll tuck it in just a little bit, and then it kicks out. Kicks out a little bit more. Yeah, we'll just fill it in for now. Let's just see how this goes. Maybe this way would be better so I can see the whole shape. And then it starts billowing out, so it flattens. Yeah, and then we'll stick with the same layer. I'm not gonna redo this, but then I can do the cleanup for it. Yeah, we're just gonna make this just an teensy bitsy thinner. Not too much on the left side, honestly. The left side, we're not going to do too much with it. And then it's going to really billow out. Oops. Going to billow out some more. She would implode if she saw this animation. Ooh. Edna would be so... Wait, what is that? Oh, no capes. I was like, who's Edna? I was like, oh, you guys are making Incredibles jokes. It's funny. It's decided. His name is Bishop. I swear, I've been here the whole time. Have you? Have you been here the whole time though, Evunon? I swear I have not seen you mention anything in chat, so I just assumed you were never here. How am I supposed to know you're here if you never say anything? That is a fair assumption of mine to have. Oops. How much do I want his cape to billow out, actually? Let's have it billow out quite a bit. Billow out. It's kind of like a whip, right? So we gotta have it building up in the center. Kind of, it's like a wind up. You know, gotta have a little bit of a wind up on the cape so that it can kick out afterwards. So, oh, you know what? Oh, I can't put it behind background. No. Okay, I want to put this behind mid-ground. Oh, I can't. Oh, because I locked it. I want to put it behind mid-ground. Let's see how that. See if that's okay. Does that work? Can I do that? Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to smoothen out the mists. Let's take the mists out for now. It's a little bit distracting. So I don't think we need this anymore. What is this? Oh, okay. We can just call this challenge. I'm just gonna relabel things so I know what is what. Okay, reference, frame, challenge, background. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna rename this sequence because it's no longer just the background. Because Darth Vader is now in front of the background. Suns, TIE Fighter, backfill. I don't think we even need the backfill. I had the backfill beforehand, but I don't think we need it anymore. Yeah, I think this is it. This is pretty, so far, not too bad. Okay, cape. We're only working on the cape. You're not even here now? Oh, I got called out. Look at that. The brush he's using for Vader's cape, what's the rough equivalent in clip? It looks so smooth already. How? Oh, thank you, Zircon. Josh is the definition of if I don't see it, it doesn't exist. Hey, it's not that bad, okay? Or at least in this situation. Sure. Why don't make your character superhero? I'm guessing this is in comment to a Flighty Feathers character. Couldn't make the storyboard stream live. Thanks for going over my submission. Oh, hey, no worries, Jordan. I don't quite remember which one was yours, but glad you enjoyed the feedback. Artist in chat, yeah. Love the tutorials and creators. Oh, thank you, Jefferson. Yeah. Hi, I am Ryan. Well, hello, Ryan. That's awesome. You can create your own product. Oh yeah, it looks like a fat paintbrush. It is. It's well, if you guys are using Krita, I'm using this one. I think it's Sumi. Yeah, Ink 8 Sumi E. I don't know why it's called E right now, but yeah, it's a nice big brush. It has like this really nice texture to it. It's a little bit rough. I actually really like it for painting, surprisingly. But yeah, oops. Yeah, I really like it for painting. Typically, yeah. Dang it! Oh my goodness, I need to. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to just. Okay, these are the lines. Foreground. Foreground. Need to. Let me just put. Just need to put this in here so that the cape doesn't go past it. This is my janky way of doing it. This is not the cleanest way of doing it. There we go. Now I won't paint over it. Okay, and then the next one is... Okay, so it's gonna kick up... Yeah, well, let's have it go like this. Let's see how that looks. Should be maybe straight. Or straight-ish. Also, I feel like I'm kind of breaking the length of Darth Vader's cape. I don't think Darth Vader's cape would be this long, but we're going for stylistic. We're going for like Jack was Samurai Jack Tartov. Is it Gendy? Gendy, or is it Gendy Tartovsky? I think that's the guy's name. We're going for that vibe. We're just like breaking the rules a little bit. I think maybe it's too soon. I'm gonna just do it a little bit more. I'm gonna just billow it just a bit more. Did I miss anything? What I miss? In terms of the combo? Sure, like yeah, Edna. Some people are saying that Edna would absolutely destroy Darth Vader for having a cape. Capes? How could you? That is... You cannot have capes. Dude, Incredibles 1 is so good. So good. I feel like maybe this is a bit too soon. I'm gonna just give a little bit more of a gap again. What I want, so this billing height is good, but now I want this kind of build up for at least the tip of it. So it has a little, you can see a little bit of a build up to it, set up for that motion, so that when the cape finally kicks off, it makes sense. Hopefully that sentence also makes sense. Yeah. Dude, once you start animating, like everything goes out the door in terms of like brain function, because your brain's just like, I need to focus on animating. I need to know what I'm doing. Okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. This might be a bit too close though. Let's... Actually, you know what, let's play it. Let's just see how it looks on ones. One, it might be a bit too fast. Oh wait, that's actually perfect. Wait, what? It's perfect. Wait, it's good. The timing, in terms of timing, I'm not saying the animation's perfect. The timing of what I wanted is what I was expecting. At first I was like, maybe this might be a bit too fast, but it's actually good. So I've left some gaps so that we can like tweak it a little bit if we have time, but I think in terms of the motion is good. Yeah, okay, so I guess we'll just keep going. Okay, it kicks up. I want it to kind of come over here a little bit. Actually, it should be like this. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I am definitely breaking the length of his cape. His cape should not be able to move this much, I don't think. Oh, hello? Am I back? Can you guys hear me? It says my connection should be back. Oh, it's back? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just at this point I'm just hotspotting. But I guess we'll finish it up. Hopefully my hotspot doesn't die either, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, hopefully it holds. Like, I didn't even realize that I cut off. I looked up and it says that OBS disconnected, and I'm like, oh my goodness. It's back. It went by. Hey, okay, we're back. Yeah. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. It just cut off internet randomly. So yeah, unfortunately it does do that. It happens. Internet happens like that. So disappointing. I am alive. Yeah, I know. We're so close to it. We're like, oh man, we got it going. The cape is happening, and then boom, it gets cut off. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, our connection's not. I mean, Canadian internet can be a little bit unreliable, I guess, every now and then. It's unfortunate. Happy to see you alive. Thank you. You guys make it sound like I died or something. I did not disappear. It's okay. I'm still around. It's all good. Is your internet pretty bad too, Kevin? I think it's like compared to other people, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Is it me behind Darth Vader's helmet? Yeah, that's why there's no detail there. It's to hide my terrible my face. Yes. I don't know why. I was just like, where am I going with this? It's there to hide my face. I have a feeling. I wonder if it's because I can hear people cutting my grass, and my area is kind of old, so I don't know if maybe it has something to do with like there's some disruption with the fibers. I don't think it is. This is me not being technologically savvy and knowing nothing about technology, making a guess. That's my guess. Is that the grass cutters? It's all the grass cutters' fault. Yep, that's the answer right there. Darn grass cutters finally getting around to cutting the grass. Disrupted our internet. Is it best to hide the face and then stream? Sure, yeah. Especially only Darth Vader's mask. You can only stream if you use Darth Vader's mask to hide it. It's because the Earth. So what is happening? What? It's because the Earth is flat. What? I feel like that's a little off, but so we got the kick. We'll just go with it. I'm just gonna fix it later or adjust it afterwards. But yeah, we are starting to get to a little bit of the end of the stream. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, definitely give it a like. It helps support the channel and lets us know that you enjoyed or are enjoying what you see here, and helps a lot in terms of just the good old YouTube algorithm and everything. So, and definitely give us a like, and also subscribe. So we've got a lot more streams planned, especially for the summer. And if you want to be notified and make sure you stay up to date with everything that we're going to be posting and streaming, you'll want to be subscribed. You'll also be able to see what the upcoming streams will be if you stay subscribed, because then we upload them, or we schedule them ahead of time, so you guys know in advance when these streams are going to be happening. So yeah, you back. I am back. Yeah. The internet towers are built for a round. What? That's an interesting take. Just MIDI bang with your guys' channel tutorial. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah. This is starting to look sick. Hey, thanks, Evianon. Thank you. Evianon is back. What do you mean? She was here the whole time. And there's nothing we can do to technically prove that. He's like, yeah, I have been here the whole time. What are you guys talking about? Okay, that's a little bit of a weird motion. Kind of goes here. Okay, actually, let me see. Goes up, kicks. You know what? I think it technically should be curling down on this one. Let's curl it down. See you guys, it's been fun. Okay, bye, Flighty Feathers. It's been great talking to you. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Okay. Have you guys been to the new Star Wars land? Anybody went to like the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney World or Disneyland? I guess, are they on both? I'm assuming they're both. But I don't know if anybody's been. You know what? I think I'm just gonna redo these because I think it should be kicking down first, actually. I haven't been yet, but it looks sick though. Host it when you turn 16? Oh, that would be a really cool birthday trip. Yeah. Because it's just so like detailed and they put so much there. I know it's like pretty pricey and everything. You know, of course, it being Disney World and everything, but... You know, I'm just gonna straighten it. I'm not gonna curve it. It should be like settling a little bit. Oh, I should start looping it back to the front. To the front. I totally forgot. Okay, I'm gonna try to bring it back. Bring it back a little bit. Did you go to animation college? Is there a good animation college in Canada, by the way? Usually the go-tos are Sheridan and Seneca. I went to Seneca for 3D animation, which kind of covered a good bunch of stuff as well. So it covers like rigging, 3D modeling, and 3D animation, of course. But Sheridan's the other one, but Sheridan's way more pricier, but it has a higher reputation or prestige. But I would say like all schools kind of have their pros and cons. It's probably best to do some like research so you know which one fits what you're looking for, or the type of kind of school education or school life that you're kind of hoping to get out of your tuition. Yeah. Actually, this should go higher. Oh, it's just going further and further. That's what's happening with my cape. It's just getting it's getting farther and farther and farther away. What's the spelling of the college you mentioned? Oh, so yeah, so Kevin put one out, Sheridan and then Seneca. Yeah. Those are usually the go-tos for now. I think Centennial also has one, but I don't know anything about it. There's also a lot of animation schools in Vancouver, but unfortunately, I don't know too much about the schools in Vancouver. But in terms of in Toronto, or at least in the GTA, like the Greater Toronto area, those are usually the ones. Yeah. Yeah, are you DT, are you thinking about going into animation? Is this something that you're kind of like considering, thinking about right now? It's definitely a tough one to consider. Okay. Oh, hey, Broken Wings, I just realized you're here. Hey, but thanks for joining. See ya. Hope you enjoyed the stream, Broken Wings. Oh, it is like 4:50. We are coming very, very close. I want to at least loop it, so if I don't finish it here, I might loop it a little bit after, spend a little bit of time after stream to loop it. And then I'll upload it onto Discord for you guys, so you guys can see it. So if you guys don't know, we upload pretty much everything, all of our art pieces onto Discord, so that's kind of like the quickest way to see it immediately after stream. And then after that, Kevin, I believe it's Kevin, he posts it onto all the social media afterwards. So yes, I am considering animation. Hey, cool. Do you like have a preference for the type of animation? Are you aiming for 2D or 3D animation? That's cool though. It's cool you're thinking about it. Excuse me. Keep like burping. I think it's from the dim sum. Everyone get good at animation at college and make the best out of college. Feels my dad would be. He's my dad. Be paying. Ah. I think. Well, have you done any animation yet? Because I think that's probably the best way to get a gauge as to whether it's for you. The weird thing is, like, a lot of the times some people go into it going like, oh, I would love to do animation. It seems really cool. I love these movies or shows. That's what got me like inspired to go into animation. And then when they finally do it, they realize that it might not be for them. So I would say, like, do some trial runs. Like, try out some animation. Try to do the best that you can in terms of like doing a sequence, and see if you enjoy it. See if you can at least envision yourself doing it. Yes, the schools will be teaching you at least some of the basics, but a good chunk of it is still up to you to kind of like figure out and do, especially since a lot of like Sheridan's test for your portfolio that you have to submit, you have to send in an animation piece as well. So they do kind of already expect you to know how to do some animating, which is kind of, I guess, ironic, because it's like, but I'm signing up to learn animation, so why do they expect me to do animation already? And it's like, yeah, that's just how it is. Can't really explain to you why it's approached like that. It's kind of funny, like, when you think about it. It's like art schools want you to submit an art portfolio, but then a lot of people are like, wait, but I'm going into university to learn art. Isn't that counterproductive? But I don't know. I don't run the systems. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, there are foundation schools too. So yeah, that is a good point. A lot of colleges do run foundation schools. So this way, if you don't get into their like main bachelor's or certificate programs, they do offer these foundational courses so that you can touch up and work on your technical skills first, like the bare bones technical skills. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Animation is like, it's hard work. It requires a lot of like patience and an eye for detail. I think is like a big thing. Is being able to say that you have an eye for detail is, I think, probably a big part of animation. Oops. I need to bring the cape back, but I haven't had the chance to get the momentum to bring it back. I keep fanning it out. I'm like, yeah, bring it. It's gonna whip out, and then we should bring it back, and it's like, oh, I have not had a chance to bring it back. Ooh, eesh. So, I'm gonna try to bring it back. Bring it back. 40 frames is not enough. We'll probably just have it like settle. Like, let's say the wind kicked in, and then now it's like settling, so it's gonna come back. Hopefully that works. It's still kind of like a rough animation, and as you can see, as the further we go, the rougher my filling in gets. He's teaching an animation class this summer. Hey, yeah. Hey, wait, Broken Wings, you're still here. I thought you had to go, but hey, glad to see that you kind of popped back in, or maybe you didn't leave yet. I don't know. Yeah. If there's animation class this summer by Josh, I'm not too sure just yet, but for sure in animation, in animation intensive is going to be there. Yeah, so an animation intensive will be there for sure, and that's running in the summer. Okay, we are slowly bringing it back. Yes. We're gonna billow up the other side just so that there's a little bit of movement over there. I'm like now looking at the connection every now and then to make sure that I'm still connected to the internet. That disconnection, that was my first time having a disconnection problem. I don't think I've ever had a disconnection problem before while it was already running. Like, had internet issues before where it was like down before class started, but this is the first time where we got it up and running, everything was going fine, everything was working, and then all of a sudden, nah, we gonna shut down. You still here? Hey, look at that. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna save. Let's just play it. I just want to see how it looks. Ooh, it's it's a little woo at the end. I think I sped it up too quickly. Like this. There's like a little whirlwind, little like windmill action going there. Wee. That's jokes. Wait, did I not say? Did I? Oh, why is it starting at 1? It's so weird. Loop it, see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna loop. I mean, we're pretty much there. It's a little. There's a little bit of like a weird wispy thing happening at the end, but we'll just keep it. It's fine. I should be able to loop it. I think like 3 more frames and I think I can get it back to the end. Yeah. But I'm just gonna leave this playing. Stream is almost done, so before we go, just a little bit of closing statements or just, you know, housekeeping as usual, as you guys know. Just to remind you guys, for anybody who's just joining us, but hello for everybody who's just joining us. If you don't know who we are or who I am, I'm Josh. I'm currently streaming a Star Wars themed animation where we're animating Darth Vader's cape kind of billowing in the sands of Tatooine, I guess. But if you don't know who we are Wing Canvas, and our mission here at Wing Canvas is to make art education easily accessible to everyone. So you can tune in live during the weekends at 3 p.m. We go live every weekend and we do stuff like this, where we do some animations, some drawings, and we also usually poll some topics for the community to pick. So if you want to stay up to date with our posts or our live streams or community polls, be sure to subscribe. That is a great way to stay in touch with what's happening with our channel and what's going to be up next. But if you didn't know, we're also a art school. So we have an art school here called Wing Canvas. We have a website for our class offerings where you can get critiques, guidance, and encouragement from our instructors, because we're not just a YouTube channel here, we're also a school of illustration. So if you want to get some classes, be sure to check out our website. It has all the class infos and everything that you'll need to know in terms of what we offer. And we also would just like to personally thank again our Patreons. We cannot do this without you guys. You guys help support us a lot by supporting us on Patreon. So if you would like to, we are on Patreon and we offer a lot of perks for people who support us, like exclusive chats with our creators, weekly live critiques on Discord, and class recordings, digital art working files from our streams. So some things like this one might go up on Patreon and you'll get to open it up, you'll get to see all the frames, you'll get to flip through them. So that's one of the perks you get if you support us on Patreon. Or else, if you don't, that's totally fine. This is going to be posted on our social media anyways, so check us out on Discord, Instagram, or Facebook. We post a lot of our images and our stream art working files, or not the working files, but the image or the reel itself. So if you want to take a closer look at it without all this like excess UI border or just through the screen of YouTube, that's the best way to take a look at the images. But yeah, so if you want to consider supporting our channel, definitely check us out on Patreon. And again, we'd like to just thank our supporter and sponsor, XPPen. We'd like to thank our sponsor for the stream, XPPen, who have an awesome selection of digital art tablets for both beginner and advanced artists. If you're looking for an affordable and reliable digital tablet, go browse their store. You'll find a link in the description of this video. So yeah, thank you, XPPen, and thank you for sponsoring our stream. So yeah, here it is. This is kind of what it's looking like for now. Definitely maybe like 3, it is 5:02 according to my clock, so we are done the stream technically, but I'm like really close to finishing, at least looping it, and I kind of want to loop it at the very least so it looks like it's kind of there. I think I should have gone at least like a wider screen for this shot here, so it's a little bit more, you know, epic and more dramatic. But yeah, gonna loop it, and then once I'm done looping it, I'm gonna post it on Discord first, and you guys will then see it later on our other social media. So stay tuned for that, keep your eyes peeled, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it playing for a little bit, but I'm gonna go silent, and after a few minutes I'll end the stream. So thank you everyone for joining. It was a lot of fun talking to all of you guys, and kind of you guys keeping the encouragement and the support even after the internet went down. But thank you guys. So hope you guys all have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy, I guess, the upcoming week, and summer's coming, the heat's coming. Enjoy your end of spring, and hope I'll see you guys next stream. Bye bye. If you joined, it's ending. Oh, so sorry, Ryan. It's okay, the VOD will be there, you can catch it there. But yeah, bye everyone. Bye bye.